Happy Sunday, chemist and physicist, radical scientist. I hope this message is finding y'all well, rested after another full, complete week of school. And I wanted to give some brief announcements as we go into week 2. I hope you are all making the most out of the rest this weekend. I know this one is a little, hopefully less work intensive. I know I had my fix with Friday's Shrek screening with the LPS movie night. I'll definitely keep you all updated with any more upcoming events, by the way, but thank you for all who were able to make it for that. Given that we're now officially transitioning out of this, like, getting used to our online platform and just going straight to it, I just wanted to make one more video detailing some of the changes that are happening as we kind of go into full school mode for our class. The first one being that you'll notice that the welcome week folder that we usually had on our main page under materials is now actually under archives. Now this is what's going to happen once the folder from 2 weeks ago, right? This next week, it will be 2 weeks after that welcome week, are going to be added into that archive folder for you to access. I know there's some people who are still finishing up the welcome to LPS video detailing all the routines of the week. I know there's still a couple more syllabi, as well as getting to know my home group assignments that I'm waiting on. So if you still need to attend to that, just make sure to access it under that archive folder all the way down in our website. The other thing I also want to say while I get the chance is that I am expecting you all to come on Wednesday. I'll be honest, I was a little in the gray about what exactly these Wednesdays were going to look like, and I think I could have prepared a better just expectation for people to be there. And so if you didn't make it to this last Wednesday's meeting, no rush. The main activity was that radical science discussion that obviously I'm still expecting you to contribute, but moving forward, I would like you all to be there. I do also want to recognize the value of a break sometime in the middle of the week for us to catch up on work, but to kind of like meet you there, because I do still want you to be there for those like 30 or so minutes. I can promise you that that time will be not just kind of like more content that will follow up in the next few weeks, but also a time for us to reflect. I know that's a big theme that I'm emphasizing, right, even with level 3, but I think giving you that time to just be really reflective about your own learning process is going to help us make sense of the other times where we have to be a little more productive or work with a few more materials. So if you promise me to come to those times, I can definitely meet you with a promise that it's going to be less materials and more time for us to just kind of reflect as a learning community. The only other real thing I also wanted to note is that level 1 for the next week is up on our week 2 folder. You'll notice that that's there, but you'll also notice that it's a little empty, and that's because I'm taking today to really flesh out what the week is going to look like for us, right? So that I have stuff planned out all the way up until Friday, which is taking me some time. So I appreciate your patience as I'm working out those details and adding them sometime today and definitely by tomorrow. And of course, as always, I want to thank you for everything you've given to this community. I've had a really great time just reading your responses, your reflections about culture, about your own learning experiences. I appreciate the honesty you all are having with these conversations, as well as how you're responding to others. I think it's a beautiful sign of a learning community and the potential we'll be able to reach in this next year. So I'm going to be taking the rest of today to read through those. I know the 5 p.m. deadline is still later in the day, so I'll be waiting for that, but I just wanted to let you all know that I'm really enjoying learning about not only what are your takeaways in terms of a learning community, but also what are ways that I'll be able to best support that. For now, please feel free to communicate through any means, through the Remind, through email, through Schoology about any clarifications. I'm trying to stay updated also with grading, so I appreciate your patience with that. But otherwise, I hope you all are having a great weekend, and I am excited to keep learning tomorrow.